Hi everyone, I hope you like that new intro. If you don't, please give a suggestion of what you'd like to see, and I'd be happy to try new things out. Today we're going to be talking about whether countdowns are actually effective and whether they actually work for helping you get a higher win rate. So, just off the bat, I don't know the enemy clan, but I will tell you that I checked after, and basically all of their win rates are between 55 and 63%, I believe, and they all have easily over 10,000 battles, meaning that they're pretty much veterans and they're pretty good at the game. Also, the fact that they're on countdown together means that they're all communicating, and they have 5 of them on the enemy team. So essentially, they have a huge advantage at this point. So I'm essentially playing a supporting role, trying to spot, but I basically want to figure out where they're looking and trying to wait for my team to get into position. And so I realized that they're basically farming, and I need to put the enemy team in a crossfire, so I push up. They try and make a push to get some kills, and now everyone's pushing on me. So I'm just trying to get some damage in and then try and pull back as easily as possible. I'm not sure if I can hold this position, but essentially once I'm down to essentially a 2-shot, I'm just like, I need to get out of here. So I pull back and try and support my team from a farther range. I noticed that the Leo is a 1-shot and no one is able to help him, so I'm gonna go for the peek. He's dead. And now I'm just trying to figure out what can I do to win this game. So I'm calling out the flankers, and basically the T-49 is the biggest threat because he has a derp gun and he's a light tank, so bad shot by me, but fortunately my team is sort of aware. Really bad shot by me, but it's fine. And then I realize I'm in a crossfire, so I need to get out. And now I'm a 1-shot and a dead reloader, or dead loader. So now I have an 11-second reload, at least for the next 20 seconds, which means I need to be really careful about who approaches me. Fortunately, the Amex is a 1-shot, and I do get the kill, and I just need to avoid the waffle and the T-34 and the RHM. T-49 gets rid of the waffle, which is really useful for me, which means I can actually get away. I repair, and I go down because it's faster for me to go down, and that means I have a better chance of getting away if they try and go after me. In retrospect, they probably would have been able to get a shot on me based on my pathing, but it's a risk I needed to take, and the T-49 was supporting me. So now I'm going to ask how much HP the T-34 is on, just so that we have an idea. And fortunately, my team is really helpful, and we have someone who's active and actually knows the HP. You can see it's from Snack Pack. And so you can see that I want to stay with the T-49, and that's because we're both 1-shots, and because of that, neither of us have a really good potential to carry this alone, but like by ourselves. So for example, if the T-49 just goes up there by himself, there's a good chance that he won't be able to win it all by himself, and the same goes for me, unless we get really lucky with bounces or the enemy team is really bad. And so, because we're both one-shots, the best scenario for us is to stay together, but with knowing where the enemy team is, put them in a crossfire. And so it's really helpful because the T-49 lights the T-34 up, I believe, or maybe that was the RHM, but essentially we want to put them in a crossfire. And so I don't remember how left the T-34 is, but fortunately I got some indication from the WZ, and so I'm gonna move over, and so I spot the T-34. I don't know where the RHM is. We have a minute left, and essentially the T-49 gets a nice shot in. I push up, I spot the RHM, and get a nice kill. And so this was a really nice execution of what should have been a loss, especially considering that the entire enemy team was probably on voice together, minus 2 people. And we got the win. And so even though this wasn't a great game by me, it really shows that teamwork is the most important and countdowns don't necessarily matter.